happy little still life. Now, it just happened we choose the bottle and grapes and what you ever see, apple and a bit of other fruits there and a couple leaves. Yes, on the black canvas this time. So what I did have in the beginning, I had the black canvas, and you paint it with acrylic paint or with any wall paint, just black first. And then I let it dry, and I go over with a transparent paint. Here I went over with sap green over that whole canvas, and you can see that canvas is wet. I didn't want to spend all that time by just fiddling around with, but that paint, that canvas is wet with sap green now. But it is a black canvas underneath, and choose a dull black, never shiny black. So that's fine. I thought I was the inventor. I was the guy what found out about that black canvas. But it's not so. Rembrandt did it long, long ago. That means it is around us all the time, but it's not very much shown. And I'm the first guy really what brings it into the world again and tells people, try it like that too. All right. Now, it got to be a transparent paint. When I say I want to have more light power. And I only get power when I have dark. As darker it is, our color will look lighter. We have only so much of light power. In order to use a lot, I have it dark now. And I thought on a black canvas, a transparent paint on top of it that can be in red, in green, in blue, and all the colors in the world. But you use the transparent paint, and when you touch it with white, it will come out whatever you have underneath. So, all right, I will show you. So, I will put that bottle on first. First comes first. Space in your mind. You can have it smaller. It's always bad to run out of the canvas. It's best to stay in the frame, right in the frame. Now, I use white. See, I use a touch of white here. And you know that white, no, I have messed it up. Forgive me. That's the artist. They are not very fussy. But I know I got my white in the corner. I find it anyway. So I space it in my mind. I would say, here is the cork, and here's the and here's the bottle. And start the bottle like this. I tell you why. Start it like this. Start it like this. You don't have to have it exactly. No, my God, I wish you would. And I know you understand, because that's all our dream is, to put originals on. I paint that bottle slim and wide and short and angles but here I just happen to have that bottle on, and I have to show you this particular bottle. But you see what I do? Nothing on the bottom. But what I did, in order to have the sides even, do it like this, because before I painted the whole bottle on one side, and then I had the devil of a time to get the other side on right. But now look, I do it this, flip, flip. Already I know this is right, and that is right. Before, my bottle growed bigger and bigger and bigger. See, I show you shortcuts and tricks. That's what I'm here for. And I'm very proud to show you that, because it has helped me a lot. But then I paint for 40 years. You know, I should be home with mother. I should go home to mother. But now you young people, I wish I could load your battery, firing like mad, create the greatest paintings ever created. You see, now, stand back all the time. Walk a little bit back, then you get the feeling of how good you are. See, maybe here, a little bit here, more. So then I get, see, already I got the neck there. And then when you're there, I have a little smaller fan brush as a sample. A little smaller fan brush, and use white. See, now my white turned green because I have green on that canvas. If I had red, alizarin crimson, but it got to be a transparent paint. It will not show red, or it will not show the colors, but it is there, and you touch it with white, and the color will come up. Now, I just happen to have a green bottle. No, I don't want to sing that nice song about the 7 green bottles. There, and you want to have it round. That bottle got to be round. See, I tried to make it round. And you can always do it with the almighty stroke. There is one stroke, and that's the almighty stroke. And all that fiddling, that is for the birds. Learn that almighty stroke. Okay, I show you how to do it. See, now watch this. Now paint on. If you use paint on that canvas, now I don't know. What should we do with you? What should we do with you? You girls, we can't be bad to you girls. But when I had my class, I said, I put you in jail. Don't put all that. See what I do now? Look at that. Look at that. I push it and I just let it disappear. Isn't that already a beautiful bottle? Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that is so nice. Yeah. When I come home, my dog does it to me all the time. Jumps high up in the sky and licks me and kisses me. And oh, I'm so happy then to be home. Home, home, sweet home. Okay, now I show you almighty strokes now. Couple almighty strokes. Oh, watch how I take that paint off here. Again, load that fan brush with full blast. Not too much paint, but even in that brush. Take a good look. Even in that brush, wiggle it in. So this is even and flat. Now, we talked about that bottle has to be round. It is round this way already. But I want to have it round this way. The same with the tree. When I paint a tree, I want to make it round. In order to get it round, watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch. You don't talk loud now. You just whisper. Whisper. Isn't that round? You better become round. See, they're all the happy little tricks I show you. See, look at that. It's exciting. It's exciting. See, if you want now, don't go what I dare. No, naturally, I don't want to copy. I want to paint almighty new painting there, and I just show you even more tricks if I can. Sometimes I never in my life did copy and they want to copy, and now here I have to show you that, and I feel a little bit handicapped always to say we do it like that, we do it like that. Do it you good all right. See, now that's from the light side. If you want, you could use yellow. Watch this. Yellow and you have more light. Yellow and white. Look at that. Yellow and white now. And then you go on the highest point, that would be here where the light breaks. Yellow and light, and look at that. Oh, isn't that ever nice? It is so nice. I don't know what to do. See, again. And it's no paint, but what does it? It is the heavy, thick paint I got. It is a breaking paint. It's not smearing. If you use that thin, soupy paint wherever you buy it, forget it. Don't even paint, because I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you. Okay. You see, now we go on the other side. I will use a happy blue there. See, blue and white. Blue and white. Well, I mix it here. Touch of white and touch of blue. Blue and white. It's colored. It's a shivery color. It's a shadow color. See, you can do the same thing on the shadow side. See, look at that. See. Now that you have to learn. You have to learn that almighty, there's one stroke, and that's the almighty stroke. If you get that almighty stroke, you are younger, you should do it better than I anyway. See? Okay, you can do it here too. So then you have the light and the shadow side already. See? There. Maybe here you give them a little knock. There. Whatever you want. You can have a little bit of a there if you want to. See? There, glass. I used to paint lots of glass. Sometime I painted, someone came in the door, I painted the reflection of the door, and a couple came in, you know. Like, you can do all those things. See? Make it a bit of a dream. Classy. See, when you do that, don't talk loud. Just whisper all the time. That's the whole thing. Whisper. And oh, that comes to you. That's coming to you. See, then you can fire in here. Here you can. If you want, you can reflect in what you want. Windows, doors, light, mirror, or flowers. This happened, flowers on the table. Sometimes I fired in all kinds of colors there because you could see, but you have to distort it. In that glass is a flower vase standing. You would think a flower vase is standing next to it. I wish I had more time, I could show you all kinds of things. Red looks good. I don't have it on that painting, but look, here, red looks good. Watch this. Watch this. See? Look at that. See? Touch of red looks good. Now, I just don't have that on that painting. But don't cry. I'm glad to show you new ideas. It is always original. That was the original painting anyway when I started that off. And when I show you something else, I would show you, if I can more, I would be far happier. Okay. See, now I would put the other little push reflection, whatever it comes from, like that. Wherever it comes from. See, on the light side. But go always with the swing of the bottle. See, then here you can tickle it a little bit. Tickle it a little bit. That's where the light breaks. See, that's the highest point of the bottle. That's what breaks. Then you can have a little shoulder movement. See? Whatever you think it is good for you, do it. Do it. Everyone is doing it. And you do it too. Glass needs spark. Glass needs spark. See, sometimes you just spark in a little bit of, let it just spark. Breaks there and there and there and there. Fire around, fire it around, fire it around. Wherever you fire in there, I like to use that almighty word. It's scaring. I know when I get fired, when my boss fired me, oh, the house was shaken. You son of a gun, you didn't do what you should do. Okay, but now I fire into my canvas. I break even with that. I break even with that. Now I am in a firing mood. Okay, okay. Maybe a little bit of a turquoise greenish color there. See? Okay, good enough. I can fiddle around and fiddle around. Whatever you want now, try to experience your own. I just showed you how you get the bottle on. You can have it the normal bottle, slim, whatever. But step back all the time and see if it is straight. And if it is not straight, you knock it in straight. See, I can see already the line is going in here more than there. You knock it out. See, just push it out. So simple. It never bothers me. I never can make it wrong. There is no such thing than making the wrong move there. Okay, but you see here I have no paint, let it disappear, nothing. Because I want to paint something against it. If I want to complete the bottle, then I would do it. Now that will be wiped out. It's just a teaching idea. Then I would have a nice little color on the bottom there, and I would just cut it up like that. See? Cut up like that. See? And then you can automatically, but that doesn't count what I do now. It's just a idea in case he wants to paint the bottle alone. See, then you just do it in like this. But I will wipe it out. I'm tough today. Wipe it out. So I don't want to, I just want you to show, I hope I can be a good teacher and you get out of that whatever you should get out. Okay. Now the next step will be, I will. Now let's put the grapes in. Next comes next. The happy little grapes. I will use white, but you see all our paint is thick and strong. Thick and strong. And a touch of green. Now put your grapes in the way you want. See, there's one happy grape already. There's one almighty turn. See? Then you have another almighty turn this way. Twist it in your fingers. Twist it in your fingers. You see there. Ah, aren't they nice? Whew, makes me so happy. You know, that's the way of doing it. Whenever you paint and you feel happy and you feel content and you see it works, then it really becomes a part of being an artist, because then it has a meaning. See, and it always, I would not start painting. I go fishing. When I feel not in the mood, I'm usually in a good mood. I got so much happy mail in the morning, and you bring me always in that almighty mood, because My wife, she is reading the mail for me always on the breakfast table, and then I get already all buttered up. Oh, I say I have done something good. No one has talked bad about me, and that's a good feeling. You know, you always want to do good, and if someone would say, oh, you son of a gun, I don't like what you're doing, no one had the guts to do it up to now. I know there are a lot of guys, they don't agree with me, but that doesn't matter. Most of all America agrees with me. There are only 3 guys they don't, and that's all. That's not bad. 3 guys against 250 million people. Ah, I'm the winner. I'm the winner. See, look at that. Yes. See, look at that. Works. See, you can do it forever. Here you flip it in. Overlap it sometime a bit of a bigger grape, then a bit smaller grape, and let it get darker on the bottom, and more darker on the bottom, and more darker on the bottom, and more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Then you have it nice. It's like a nice cluster. Okay, use your almighty brush. Use your almighty brush, that almighty brush, and hypnotize it. Nice. See, oh, look at that. Now it becomes grapes. See, there you are. And now you can do it with a little happy fan brush if you want to. Watch this. I use, take a good look on how I take it off. I don't use a fine brush. I use a brush with a corner of a brush. Kind of a yellowish white tone and lots of paint. See, I got lots of paint in that corner. And now I will highlight those by just dipping it. See, stop breathing for a while. See, all of a sudden it sparks. Now, if you want to have it very ripe, then use a touch of red, a wee little touch of red, the same way, and have a little dip in the back there, whatever. It gives you a real ripe grape, real ripe. That little bit of red, it is bursting. See, you can go on. See, it's all an optic illusion. Okay. See, then you can put a bit of a stamp in there if you want to. If you want to, you can have it just running in like this, and it shows in the inside there, and they're plugged off already. This one is still connected, this grape, here, and it goes in there, and here you make a little bit of a dot. That means that grape is gone. Someone eat it. Someone eat that nice grape. I highlight that a little bit. Highlight that a little bit. Hey, that's fine. And then if you want, you could put a little stamp on here. It comes from the top down. What's in there? Okay. And you can highlight that too. See, always a little bit of a highlight. It gives you so much more power. Okay. Now, the next step, I will show you some happy little grapes. Happy little, what? Red and yellow, mix it together, load your brush. Grapes are, now let's start on the right direction. Why should I fool you? I will make an apple first. I leave that brush for next. Because I will show you why I make that apple first. Because the apple is shiny and the grapefruits are dull. And shiny, I have to hypnotize it. And if I touch the other one, I make them shiny. So in order to have the apple, all the shiny peel paint first. Whatever it will be, a plum or, and then you can hypnotize them like I did with the grapes. You see, they become shiny this way. But then if I do that hypnotizing on the grapes, on the grapefruit, I would say, then I make the grapefruit shiny. And I don't want to do it. So next comes next. All right. So forgive me when I eat something. You know, you have to show I goof sometime. I can't help. See, so we make a happy little apple here. Happy little apple. See? A happy little apple, white and red. You can have a green apple if you want to, but just happen I want a red apple. So what the devil? What's so wrong with that? See? Just some almighty strokes, and they give you what you want to see. Now I will use a kind of a whatever, alizarin crimson, a bit of an appleish color like this. See? Make it darker on that side and shiny on the other side. I will use maybe my little smaller brush. Where is it? Here. And I will show you how I get that going. How we get that going. White and red. Just a little touch of red. Maybe we have a little bit of there. Yeah, make it like that. That's better. Yeah. And let it be in the dark there. See here. So it's fine. Now you can have a little apple stamp there. Going in there. But you see why I talk about that apple, you hypnotize it now. And it will make that apple a bit shiny. See? Yeah, make that apple a bit shiny. There you are. Now we can put the grapefruits in, and you can start wherever you want. There, watch that. I dabble it like this, because you know, grapefruit, they're porous, and start from the top where the light is coming from and go into the dark. Whisper. Here, start whispering again. See? Then it's coming good. Again, highlight it where it should be more. And you can see now it is porous, isn't it? There you are. Do I have to make three? I make two, because I am in the mood for two. So what's wrong to make two? Because the painting has three, I should make three? No, you don't want to copy. You don't want to copy. See? Now I do the same thing here, just on the bottom more. There's one coming here. See, I have it a bit on the low side, so I don't show the table at all. I just have it standing there, it's quite low. So, but otherwise, you see how you create those grapefruits. See? Now I will show you some almighty leaves. You wonder where the yellow went. I got to put some new one on. And you fire in some, watch this stroke. Up, down, up, down. You see, look at that already. It's a joy to watch that. See, then you go up, down, see? And maybe here into that grape, see? Look at that. Then here you go up and fold it over. See, I folded that particular leaf, I folded actually. Can you see that? And then give them a happy little rim. There you are. See, it comes from the background. And then you can have other leaf like this, and like this, and like this, and whatever. See, watch that. And you have the rib in the center, push it out to the side, You see how easy you create leaves, and then you have one coming in front of it, and it's push it over like this, and you push it over like this, see? And it lies like that, and you have one leaf hitting right here. We do it like this. See, like this, and like this, and from the bottom, see, and then here you noodle and doodle a little bit in, and then here, you have a little cork on that bottle, and you use a kind of a gray color, fire in the cork there, See there, highlight that cork, give them a little bit of a oompa on top. Maybe it is broken and the light hits right in that corner. See? And what now, brown cow? We are coming to a finish point, but you can do so much more if you want. You can have other leaf there and other leaf there. You can make as many leaves as you want. You can noodle and doodle in. And what else? What else you need? I think we will call that finish. You like that? Fire in. Thank you for watching me.